order. Get a motion to enter public session.
I will make a motion to enter public session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're in public session. Could I get roll call, please?
Ms. Jessica,
Here.
Mr. Luke,
Here.
Mr. Smithson, and Mr. Roman.
Yeah.
And Mr. Nevins is homesick, so Ms. Jessica is going to be running the meeting.
Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? The flag is outside the door. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have comments from the public on agenda items. Reminder for members of the public in attendance, this is one of two opportunities afforded to members of the public to comment on or inquire about agenda items. There will also be an opportunity at the end of the evening's agenda. Do we have anybody online?
There's 2 people, but no comments.
Okay, if you want to submit comments electronically, feel free to send them to boecomments@menands.org. Next item to business office, action items, contracts for approval. Could I get a resolution, please? We'll get a resolution and a second, and then we'll discuss it.
Be it resolved that upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools, the Board of Education of the Menands Union Free School District hereby approves the following contract as listed.
Second.
Okay, do you want to talk briefly to this?
So our 5-year contract with Durham School Services comes to an end, July 30th, 2025. While we are inquiring with Durham to see if they are open to doing a 1-year extension at CPI, we are also trying to prepare in case we have to go out to bid for contracting services or for transportation services. It would be our preference to do a 1-year contract and go out at CPI, just given the uncertainty of electric busing. However, Durham needs to do their due diligence to see if CPI covers their costs. This contract will allow us the ability to use a company who's experienced in transportation bids. They are very complex. They're very long documents to help us come up with our specs and what we need to do, and then help us put that out to bid so that in the event we need to do that, we are prepared to do so.
So before we vote, does everybody understand that? Well, has everybody had a chance to look at the contract? Yep. Then does everyone understand that the contract will only be executed if
Durham doesn't.
we don't get a favorable response back to Durham in time? All right. Are there any questions about the contract or about the situation?
I would also add, like any contract that I put before you, the attorneys have reviewed it.
Oh.
All right, then all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And that was the only item on our agenda. We do have miscellaneous on here. If anyone has anything they would like to share, discuss, inquire about. Anybody have anything?
I had comments from couple of parents. Last week, I think they had, some sort of, the rock band day, and, they had different. So some of the parents, they said if they got the information ahead of time, like for the rock band, they got it at 6 o'clock in the evening for the next day. So if they had a little more advanced notice, because it's cold outside, if the kids want to do it, but they're unable to go and get something, if they don't have.
For doing
So
what?
it's just like, advance notice, like at least a week before.
So that is,
Oh,
So that is determined by the individual. So one of the benefits to our new student communication system is parents can decide how often they want to receive communication. So it's called Digest, and maybe we'll put information out about Digest. So you can select to have all your messages come through at 6 p.m. Some parents select to only get their messages once a week.
Oh, okay.
Some people allow them to come through pretty immediate.
But was it sent, I don't know the background. Was it sent like a week before?
So we sent,
Oh, okay.
we sent an original document with all of the dates a week ahead of time, and then the day before, Mrs. Wiley would send a reminder.
Okay, so
So-
these people probably just subscribe to that once a week.
Yep, or they may just choose to get everything at 6 p.m. Because that 6 p.m. I think is one of the choices, right, Trish?
Mhm.
So that's what it sounds like to me.
Yep. I
Um,
got it at 6 p.m.
Yep.
So they were
Yeah.
confused.
The student might have taken that paper and.
Mhm.
These are
Who
small
knows
kids.
what
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they-
Yeah.
but they want to do it,
Absolutely, absolutely. And we can make sure that we share with families the benefits to both, because it might sound really advantageous to just get it, once a week. Oh, I'll read everything at once, but sometimes things are a little bit more timely.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure that we address that overall about making those choices.
Mhm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have anything else for miscellaneous? Public comment. This is, an opportunity to address the board on agenda and non-agenda items. Anybody online have anything?
No comment.
Okay, again, if you want to send anything in for next board meeting, boe comments@menands.org. No one else has anything. Could I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.
You're much warmer this time, weren't you?
This is